Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Let's take a quick look here at Chainlink, see what's going on. We're really just going to jump right into the backend data and quickly understand where we're at. So thanks again so much for hitting the like button, commenting below if you get a chance. Absolutely appreciate that. Chainlink, okay, so let's take a look here. This last 7 days worth of liquidation, there is of course some shorts at 1465. That's obviously the most recent high, which is a moderate concentration, but we got a lot of longs getting destroyed here in the 1350 to 1375 range. Keep in mind there's a ton of liquidation at 1280. Not a good look here for Chainlink. More likely than not, we're going to see the price action gravitate more towards that. Again, that's not a guarantee, because if you do kind of compare that with the monthly, you can see there's way more liquidation above the price action as far as a concentrated amount from previous highs. So I do feel like Chainlink is more likely to increase, but we might see a quick little sweep of that lower liquidity level if Bitcoin pulls back to its lower fib at 0.5, 0.382. And, Bob's your uncle at that point, right? But between now and then, it's best to presume that we might see a little bit more of a pullback from Chainlink on the smaller timeframes, and that the larger timeframes, this upper area in the $15 range, will likely get hit. It's going to be a target eventually. So for right now, Bitcoin kind of pulling back. It makes sense. It feels like we're going to see further correction for Bitcoin. Under that impression, let's see what that looks like here for Chainlink, right? Because again, we don't want to attach ourselves to a bearish or bullish mindset, even though what I just said probably sounds pretty bearish. It's more so just a micro movement here for Bitcoin. The overall sentiment is that Bitcoin's going up. It's absolutely still doing well. It pulled back or corrected itself very strong, and it's likely not going to drop 60K. But a sweep of that level would make sense too. So let's take a quick look here at Chainlink and just kind of recognize we're not out of the woods yet. We're below a lot of moving averages. We're over the 20, which is a good trend setter. So it does imply that that low $13 range is likely a decent support range for us. We can also see the most recent point of control if we kind of zoom out a little bit here. We can see right there at about 1420. Let's just double check. Yeah, right around 1420, we got a lot of resistance. So again, if we can break through that level, that would be an awesome consideration for a long right there, right? Break through that resistance. In fact, let's go ahead and mark this on the charts just for future reference. We got a pretty solid amount of resistance at this level here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. Chainlink cannot close above that level. So me personally, the price action comes back above that level and closes at 1450 or higher, I'm more likely to take a long position at that point. Between now and then, I need a lot more convincing factors to be able to do that. At this point, though, look at the RSI. We're at 50. There's a possible bouncing point, but stochastic RSI kind of looming over, and MACD losing its momentum, implying we have a shift in momentum, and the price action could continue lower. We also want to recognize, too, on the 4-hour that we're kind of smack dab in the middle of all moving averages. It's usually a situation where the price action will consolidate in its range and break above or below at some point. Between now and then, we got to presume the price will continue lower because we're under 50 on the RSI. Stochastic is trying to swing up, but really getting stunted out there. Money flow index is low, and MACD is diverging. Okay, so my speculation is it will probably come down to this most recent point of control, that $13 mark, as a rough estimate. And if, again, we do take a look at liquidation here, in the last 7 days, let's go ahead and refresh here, just so you understand, there's a lot of liquidation at 13 to 1250. Okay, so this happens all the time. Price action comes down to 13 cents. People take longs, and then the price goes wicks down and comes right back up like, oops, just kidding, destroys everybody. That way there's no resistance or support, and then the price action can move freely. That's why they sweep levels of liquidation, because then they have the option to go free reign with whatever they want. When I say they, I'm referring to the market movers, those who have billions of dollars and they just play games with the small fish like us. All right, so take a look here at the hourly time frame. Last thing here is the Ichimoku cloud. And like most coins, we're seeing a lot of bearish divergences now. Being below the cloud implies we have resistance above us. So hypothetically, the price comes up here. That's a good place to consider a short position. I'm not just saying you blindly do that, because the situation could be different by the time we get there. But at this point, we have the cloud above us, conversion line below the baseline, lagging spans free and clear. These are all reasons why a short position makes a lot more sense. And if you have a long position open, shame on you for not closing at this in profit. There's mountains of profit to be had when the price action jumped up to that key level resistance. It doesn't make any sense to just get super greedy in this market. So again, just throwing it out there. If you've got a high leverage long position and all your profits are bleeding out, why in the heck are you not securing profits? You're going to be getting eaten up on fees anyways, right? Why not get some money out of it? Anyways, it's easier said than done. I totally get it. But at this point here, Chainlink does look like it's back on track for the most part. So don't misinterpret what I'm saying here. I just think that a lower liquidity sweep on that point of control, $13, $12.50 range, makes a tremendous amount of sense at this point before we see $12.50, just because we're already on our way down right now. Okay, so food for thought. Okay, hope you're hungry. Take a look at our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord if you get a chance. Help us grow that as well. If you want TikTok Shorts, YouTube Shorts, those are available too. But if you do want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is a site. Link down below. Got some awesome trades over here. More importantly, I got a trading university, something you probably want to learn from. But I do send trade alerts here daily for a majority of the coins that I review, just to kind of give you perspective on my thoughts and overall sentiment of where we're going with our current trades too. It's awesome stuff. Thanks again for excellent feedback, and thanks again to my community just for being an amazing part of my life. You know who you are. Thank you again. We'll see you soon. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.